After an impressive double triumph in 2017, clinching both the Europa League and League Cup under the guidance of José Mourinho, Manchester United experienced a 6-year drought in major silverware. Despite experimenting with different managers and tactics during this period, the Red Devils struggled to regain their winning form. That was until Erik Ten Hag arrived last season, ending their trophy pursuit and securing a commendable third-place finish in the Premier League. But how exactly did Ten Hag manage to spark this transformation? Let's find out. Instead of dwelling on the team's weaknesses, Ten Hag took a different route. He meticulously studied his players and honed in on their individual strengths. For instance, he recognized that Bruno Fernandes possesses an exceptional ability to distribute precise passes across the pitch. Likewise, he identified Marcus Rashford's proficiency when running at or behind defenders. Building upon the foundations set during Solskjaer's initial season, Ten Hag acknowledged the team's aptitude for swift counterattacks and embraced this dynamic style. One of the critical issues with Solskjaer's tactics was their struggle to break down low defensive blocks. Rather than attempting to resolve this specific problem, Ten Hag approached it from an alternative angle. He aimed to avoid facing low blocks altogether. But how could he enforce this tactic? How can he prevent his opponent from playing a certain way? Comparing statistics from the prior season, it's evident that Manchester United's play has shifted. They are now engaging more within their own third, a strategy that's proving effective. While the percentage of touches in the attacking third has slightly decreased, their efficiency in converting touches in the final third into box entries has significantly improved. The essence of United's strength lies in their attackers' ability to go one-on-one against defenders, exploiting gaps and causing defensive disruptions. In order to be successful, forwards need to be quick and be direct. This is where Erik Ten Hag's innovative tactics come into play. Ten Hag's patient build-up strategy is the most important element of their attacking play. Instead of hurriedly advancing, United's defenders circulate the ball among themselves, luring opponents out of position. This provides attackers with the ideal setup for isolating defenders and creating those decisive one-on-one situations. But you can't solely rely on defenses stepping out to engage your attackers. If they stay home, you need other ways of attacking. Enter Casemiro. United's £60 million Brazilian signing is, quite simply, a defensive cheat code. His exceptional ability to recover possession and protect the backline empowers Ten Hag's tactics, offering the freedom to deploy strategies that other teams might struggle with. This is exemplified by the use of Fred, who pushes forward to support the attack, leaving Casemiro to cover significant ground in defense as soon as United gain possession. This tactical adjustment subtly transforms United's traditional 4-2-3-1 formation into a more aggressive 4-1-4-1 setup with an extra man in the attack. With that front five, United are a relentless counter-pressing team. When they lose the ball, they immediately begin hounding their opponents in order to win it back. They sit deeper, they allow opponents to get closer to the goal, they make more tackles, and block more shots. They push their forwards higher, but the defenders don't follow suit. The defense not playing a high line can often turn their 4-1-4-1 into a bit of a front five and a back five dynamic with hardly anything linking the two. That leaves a lot of open space in midfield, and if United's first wave of counter-pressing doesn't win the ball back, it's not too hard for opponent to go directly up the pitch. Typically this would be something you would expect a manager to try and fix. But with this version of United, instead of fixing it, they are inviting it. They allow opponents to attack through the middle and rely on Casemiro, Varane, and Martinez to stop the offensive and regain possession. All the while, because it looks like opponent have an advantage, they throw more men forward, which just means when United win the ball back they will be able to hit them on the break. However, this approach does come with a caveat. It heavily relies on the exceptional abilities of players like Casemiro, Varane, and Martinez. In matches where Casemiro is absent, United make fewer tackles, They concede 7.5 more shots, allow about 10 more box entries into their penalty area, and their expected goals against rises by 0.9. Last summer's perception was that Manchester United needed a complete overhaul. Erik Ten Hag saw differently. He identified the core strengths of the team and restored their playing style while enhancing it. Ten Hag didn't just rebuild the squad. He revitalized it and propelled Manchester United back to its formidable identity. Subscribe for more football content and see you in the next video.